Stanley picked up a kitchen knife and threw the little girl's head into the pot. Noodles sprouted all over Bart's head as bright red blood flowed across the floor.
And it wasn't planned, so when I came, my parents had to get married. And they were too young and not ready for a kid to screw up their lives.
Marge had a steamy dream that morning and was so pleased she overslept. She woke with a start and rushed to go make breakfast, but her husband said it was fine. He'd heard Marge dreaming about him, and seeing her sleeping so happily, he hadn't wanted to wake her. He'd already taken care of everything and sent the kids off to face the world.
What kind of lunch is this? A drawing of a sandwich.
I've got Grandpa's medication.
Bart had no lunch.
Unless I scare one up.
He stopped Martin and Milhouse, reminding them not to get separated today because it was the anniversary of the Dark Stanley murder case. We should think of it as a ghost story, he said. Stanley was the school cook.
Stanley, no degree, two-credit shorthand, MIT.
And then he went dark. He picked up a kitchen knife and attacked the kids. He cut off their heads and made them into a pot of soup.
What happened to Dark Stanley?
Just as everyone was terrified, Bart walked away without looking back.
They say Dark Stanley makes your skull into a toilet and wee-wees into it.
And just when you think he's done, Dark Stanley takes your skin and makes footy pajamas.
The dark murder case spread like wildfire. Why wasn't Bart scared?
Oh, Dark Stanley would never dare attack a crowded, well-lit...
Stanley appeared, and everyone fled in terror. Turns out it was Bart's prank all along. He untied the rope from his arm, flipped the classroom switch, and wiped the fake blood off his head with paper. He jumped onto the cafeteria table, eating whatever he pleased. The terrified children stampeded out.
Well, Seymour, I certainly appreciate you letting me store my collection of antique cologne bottles in your office while they recarpet my condo.
It's quite a collection, and I assume irreplaceable.
Now, you assume correctly.
Crashing into the principal's prized possessions, Bart strolled over casually. The principal knew it must have been Bart causing trouble.
Well, you are going to get some counseling from our school psychologist.
Dark Stanley's gonna eat my brains!
Or from a qualified professional. But first, Willie, get those kids back!
Groundskeeper Willie hadn't felt this thrill of the hunt in ages. He drove his tractor, knocking kids out of trees one by one, lassoing children with rope, even spraying water into holes. The kids were successfully captured one after another. The principal took attendance to make sure all the children were accounted for, but a few who lived in the district were missing.
That's right, we homeschool them. I teach the big ones, and the big ones teach the little ones. But no one ever taught me, which makes the whole thing just an exercise in futility.
It turned out they were hicks who would drag down the student average, which would cost them federal funding. After all, without subsidies, Springfield Elementary would go bankrupt. On his way to see the psychologist, Bart protested. He'd only told a scary story. Why did he have to see a therapist?
Look, boy, nobody knows better than me that you're a lost cause. But the school's paying for 5 sessions, and there's a Chinese restaurant next door where I can get drunk.
Homer went next door to drink. Bart refused counseling, too.
I've looked at the ink blots. I played with the puppets. The whole racket's a hat full of crap.
But whether Bart improved or not, the therapist still got paid. The two played video games